Hello, my brothers and sisters. So today, I would like to share with you about the seven grandfather wisdom teachings. So it is said that there are seven deadly sins, seven key ways that we can go astray from the path of love and mercy. But do you know what the word sin means? It is an archery term drawn from Old English, and its meaning is to miss the mark. So to sin is to act in ignorance, to act without understanding. Sins are outward signs that we are living in fear and that we have forgotten our faith in the highest. When we tell people about sins, it's as if we were speaking to children, telling them not to touch the fire. We do this to protect the child. We tell them not to touch the fire because we understand the consequences of this action are harmful, and we wish to spare the child this harm. However, we don't want the child to grow into a man or woman afraid of the fire and unable to do the duties of a man or woman. So as we grow, we move past the rules of children because we have learned the meaning behind the rules, and now we can conduct ourselves in a healthy and safe way around fire. You see, the way of Christ is not a way of fear and punishment. The way of Christ is not about trying to avoid sin. It is about actively cultivating and embodying virtue. When we act in virtue, we act in remembrance of our connection to all of life. When we act in virtue, we celebrate the Lord, and we invite the blessings of the Lord more firmly into our lives. And our virtues, they're like mighty lions that live within us. Our virtues are forces of light and good that we can choose to anchor in the world. My grandfather's grandfathers, my Cherokee ancestors, they spoke of the virtues with the seven grandfather wisdom teachings. So I will share with you these seven grandfather wisdom teachings now. So these are seven mighty virtues, right? Humility. In humility, we can drop our pride, we can let go of our fixed perspective, and we can invite new growth and new opening. Bravery. With bravery, we take action. We meet the challenges that the Lord has placed before us head on, and with a willingness to do all that we can with them. Honesty. When we speak honestly, we allow the other to see where we are. We speak our truth. We clarify our boundaries. When we speak with honesty, we can invite understanding and connection. Respect. Respect is one of the mightiest of these. All living beings deserve respect. All life has value. And when we act with respect, we act with an understanding of that value, even if it's different from our own. Love. Love is healing. Love is recognizing that we are one and taking action informed by that recognition. When we act in love, we come together. We become a one thing. And this is incredibly powerful. This unites our creative energies together. Wisdom. When we act with wisdom, we consider the consequences of our actions. We play it forward, and we do all that we can to take action in a way that is in balance, in a way that promotes healing, promotes connection, and promotes the kinds of things upon which our life is dependent. And finally, the seventh grandfather wisdom teaching, truth. And they say to know truth is to know all of these things. So to act in that center point of humility and bravery and honesty and respect and love and wisdom, and to have all of these things guide us equally. So you have these seven mighty lions that live within you, and they each become mightier as you engage with them, embracing and embodying this virtue. So here is one way that I keep the thoughts of the grandfather wisdom teachings, thoughts of the seven mighty lions of virtue, close to my heart and strong in my mind. We have 7 days in the week, and we can link each one of the days with one of these grandfather wisdom teachings, one of these mighty lions of virtue. So each Monday, I remember and I honor humility. And I review all of my actions during the day. And I ask, am I acting with humility? Am I humbling myself to the Lord? Am I inviting new growth? Each Tuesday, I remember the grandfather teaching of bravery. And I ask myself, am I meeting the challenges that the Lord has placed before me head on? Am I stepping up as a warrior in this life and meeting it with a willingness to grow and to serve to the best of my ability? Each Wednesday, I meditate upon honesty. And with each word that comes out of my mouth, I ask myself, is it true? Is it kind? Is it helpful? Does this truly reflect where I am? Am I speaking when I need to speak? Each Thursday, respect. Respect means honoring every single living being that you encounter and acting in balance with it to the best of your ability. Respect means seeing the life in the other people and the other beings that you engage with. Each Friday, love. Am I acting in a way that is self-serving? Or am I acting in a way that honors my connection with those around me, with my loved ones and my friends, and on in a widening circle? Each Saturday, I meditate upon wisdom, and I consider the choices that I'm making in my life, and I consider the future that these choices are building. And then I ask myself, is this the kind of future that I would like to build? And this reminds me to refine and to consider and to deepen in the wisdom. And then finally, each Sunday, the day of truth. And to know truth is to know all of these things: humility and bravery, respect and honesty, love and wisdom. So each Sunday is a day of balance. It's a day of checking in with myself for any of the bits that might be out of alignment, any of the bits that might be unmet. So you have these 7 mighty lions within you. And the more that you bring these lions out and let them take action in your life, the stronger they become. And as they do, you become a pillar of this virtue in the community, supporting your little corner of the kingdom of heaven. Now, I will tell you one more story from my Cherokee ancestors, from my grandfather's grandfathers. And it is said that each person has 2 wolves living in them. There's a white wolf and a black wolf. And the black wolf is all of our fear and all of our anger and rage and all of our sense of separateness and disconnection. And the white wolf, that's the repository of all of our virtues, all of our mercy and kindness, all of the love that we carry within us. So which of these wolves will win? Because these 2 wolves, the black and the white wolf, are in conflict with one another. They're fighting each other inside of us. And the wolf that wins is the wolf you feed. So if you feed the black wolf, you give it more rage and more fear and more disconnection. And when you feed the white wolf, you give it mercy and you give it love. So whichever wolf that we feed, this is the wolf that will win in this great battle that rages within us. So this is what I have to share with you today. Thank you, my brothers and sisters, for sharing this time with me, and blessings to you.